Today I want to show you how to manifest love. I want to give you a step-by-step guide that will allow you to manifest love in your life, to attract your dream partner, and to live happily ever after with this man or with this woman. But the first step that you have to take, and this is often the most difficult step, but it's also the most important step, but the most difficult step is to actually love yourself. This is so important. You can only attract the person that you already are. It doesn't matter what gender you want to attract. All that matters is that the person that you can attract in your life, that you will be able to attract in your life, has to be the vibrational equivalent of the person that you are right now, or if you listen to this to the very end, also how you can become after you've listened to this. Because the tips that I share with you here will allow you to raise your vibration in a way that you will attract love. But you have to find ways to love yourself. And you have to distinguish here between loving yourself and feeling deserving of love. It's not the same thing. Most people believe that it's the same thing. But deserving of love is often related to past trauma. For example, you can love yourself right now and you can love the person that you've become, but there's still this traumatic experience in your body, and sometimes you don't even know it on a conscious level. That's, for example, what happened to me. I mean, in the past, I've mentioned it at another point, I cheated, I was lying, I was betraying in a relationship, all because I had past trauma inside of me that I never really dealt with, because as a baby, I had heart surgeries, and this trauma was deep inside of my body and I wasn't even aware of it. I just thought I am this bad person. That's just how I am. I'm not worthy of love. I don't feel like I deserve love. But in fact, it was just past trauma. So always ask yourself, when there's a pattern in your life, let's say you've tried to attract love in the past, but it didn't work out because you somehow destroyed it. You abandoned this person. You did something that made this person abandon you. It's often related to past trauma. So really go deep inside of yourself and see if there's something you have to deal with, because most people are afraid that this lover that they want to attract will leave them. And yes, that might happen if you're not in the right vibration, but it's so much more likely that you will actually, mess up the relationship because you are not on the vibration that allows you to keep the relationship because of past trauma. I can't stress this enough, to work on feeling deserving of love. And once you love yourself and once you feel deserving of love, only then ask and you shall receive. Then you are in a state, in a vibrational state, where you can ask for your lover to come into your life, and the universe will provide you with this lover, because now you're a vibrational match. I mean, before you might attract other lovers, but they might have the same issues that you're dealing with, and then you won't have a happy relationship. You won't attract the person that you want. Because remember, you always attract the person who's a vibrational match, no matter if you want this person or not. So make sure that you love yourself and feel deserving of love before you take the next step and ask. And then be general or specific in your asking. It all depends on how much you're in alignment. If you're in alignment, then you can be as specific as possible. If you are vibrating on a level of love, if you love your life, if you love your job, if you love your career, if you love your friends, if you love every aspect of your life, be as specific as possible. Talk about the qualities that this person has. Talk about the height that this person has. Talk about the body structure that this person has, the hair color, the eye color. The more you're in alignment, the more specific you can be. But if you have the feeling that you're not that in alignment, that you're not vibrating at the level of love, then be very general. Then only focus on the feeling that this relationship should provoke inside of you, should trigger inside of you. If you want to feel happy, if you want to feel thankful, if you want to feel protected, loved, secure, safe, and then dive into all these emotions and experience the vibration of love. One thing that I like to do when I want to attract a partner is to go to Reddit Love. I just love the Reddit app. The Reddit app is good if you want to go to Reddit Funny, if you want to feel better, if you want to have something to laugh. But Reddit Love is an exceptionally amazing forum where people share their thoughts about love, their love stories, and it just brings you into this vibration of love. Or you can also watch romantic movies or romantic songs. But here you have to be very careful, because most romantic movies and most romantic songs are very, very sad. It's always filled with drama. And what you don't want is to get into this vibration, and then you might be able to attract love, but it will be a terribly dramatic love, and that's not what you want. I like to, for example, listen to Spanish songs, but maybe it's just because I love the Spanish language and I'm learning it right now. For example, I'm listening to the song Me Voy Enamorando, which means I'm falling in love. And these songs are often very, very uplifting. Whereas in my experience, a lot of American songs, a lot of English songs are often filled with, too much negative drama. But maybe that's just my personal point of view. Just look for movies and for songs that make you feel better. And visualize yourself being in love. Remember a time when you were in love. And if you've never been in love, that's also okay. Then just close your eyes and visualize your dream relationship. Visualize how it makes you feel, how this person makes you feel, how you feel in the relationship. Visualize it, and do the things that you love. In order to vibrate love, you also have to love your life. That's one point that most people forget. They think they just have to make the affirmations and then magically the partner will show up if they only say, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. But if you go to a job that you hate every day, if you're around colleagues who you can't stand every day, and often our working life is more than 2/3 of every day when you don't consider the amount of time we sleep. Think about how you can design your life in a way that you are in love with your life. And if you're stuck in an unfulfilling job, then I can highly recommend that you check out the link in the description, because finding your true calling, finding your bliss and doing what you love every day is the shortcut to attracting love. And this is something that most people really don't think about. They always see the manifestation of love in your life, of a loving partner. They only see the relationship aspect. But it's about everything. It's about how you feel in general. That's why Abraham Hicks always says, nothing matters more than how you feel. And if you feel stuck in your job, if you feel unfulfilled in your career, then you need to make a change, because otherwise you will not be able to attract love. And see the experiences that you had with your lover. And now you might be saying, yeah, Sebastian, but I don't have a lover. I don't have any experiences with him. Yep, and that's exactly why I want you to think about it. It's not about the experiences that you will have. It's about the experiences that you had with your lover in your mind. See it as if it's already a part of your life, as if you already had these experiences. And I call this trading the future for the past. I know it's a fancy way of saying it, but it's so simple. You trade the future for the past. You imagine that you already made these experiences with your partner, even though you haven't made them yet in the physical world. But if you can convince your mind that you've already made these experiences, then the law of attraction will work in your favor, because then you are in the state of, I already have what I want. I'm not coming from a place of neediness. I'm not coming from a place of lack. I'm coming from a place of abundance. I already have what I want. And imagine the things you want to experience as if it was a memory you already experienced. And this means that he or she is already in your life. And see, taste, and touch your lover. I mean, right now you can only do it in your mind. And one of my Skype coaching clients, she actually used to say good night, my love, to her pillow every night. And she looked at this pillow as if it was her boyfriend. And tada, 3 months later, her boyfriend was resting his head on the exact same pillow. And this brings me to the next point. Do weird things that make you feel as if he or she is already with you. Because now you might be saying, Sebastian, I don't want to look at my pillow at night and go goodbye, my love. If I tell this my mom or if I tell this my friends, they will think I'm completely insane. Yeah, you shouldn't tell anyone who's not totally in alignment with the law of attraction and who's not on a spiritual path, because otherwise they will say, we will give you some medication and everything will be alright. I mean, if you are here, if you're listening to me, this means that you are a little bit weird, that you're a little bit nuts. Because let's face it, deliberate creators are a little bit different than normal people. We are a little bit crazy, but as a result of this craziness, we attract magnificent things in our life. Do weird things that make you feel as if he or she is already with you. And I know it's one thing to go to a car dealership and to smell the leather. That's not that weird, even though some people already say that it's weird. But you can't just walk up to a stranger and smell them. You have to be a little bit more creative. And Abraham Hicks actually talked about one man who cooked a meal for a second person every single time, which is in my opinion a lot of wasted food, because I would just eat the second portion. However, it worked. He attracted his dream girlfriend. And one exercise that I did with a Skype coaching client who then successfully attracted her boyfriend after just 3 Skype coaching sessions with me was to buy a second toothbrush and lay it next to yours. And while you're brushing your teeth, imagine how he or she is next to you. But always remember that it's so much easier to attract true and lasting love in your life if you love yourself and if you actually love your life, if you love what you do. Because without this love for what you do, for what you spend most of your day with, you won't be able to attract love in your life. I'm sorry to say it, but if you are stuck in a dead-end job that you absolutely hate, you won't be able to do that. If you're not stuck in a dead-end job, if you absolutely love your job, that's great. That's awesome. More power to you. But if you're not, then you have to find your true calling, because otherwise you will not be able to consistently find the vibration of love. And this vibration is so necessary to attract love into your life. But once you found your true calling, it will be so easy for you to attract love into your life because you love every second of your life. And then you are always vibrating at a level of pure love. And if you want to find your true calling, you can click on the link in the description. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please send out some love to the YouTube universe by giving this video a big thumbs up. And I would also appreciate it if you would leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you.